I'm Kevin Sinnott, Coffee Kevin and curator of thecoffeecompanion.com. The Hario V60 is a simple manual drip coffee maker. It's sold minus a carafe. You simply put it on top of a small carafe or cup. The V60 represents the latest technology in manual drip coffee makers. What could be new and different about manual drip coffee makers? Well, two manual drip coffee makers can each brew a very different cup depending upon their design. How fast the water travels through the filter, even the filter material itself affects the end result. Hario chose this very porous, negligee thin paper for its filter, and it has this unusually large exit hole at the bottom. The water passes through quickly, some might say too quickly. This puts the burden of controlling the flow rate onto the grind. The finer the grind, the slower the water flows. With the Hario, I'd start with a fine grind. Manual brewers expect you to get the right water temperature. Boiling water is too hot, but tepid water won't make coffee. I use an electric kettle, let it come to a full boil, then let the water sit for a full minute, and then pour just enough to cover the grounds. I let all the water go through the filter before pouring again. I also give the electric kettle a little kick before each pour to bring the water back up to temperature. I found the Hario can make a range from 1 cup to 4. I started with 4 6-ounce cups using 9 to 10 grams fine grind coffee per cup. It took about 6 minutes and the coffee was excellent. Now the trick is how to make less. It would seem that cutting the measurements in half would be enough, but the water went through too quickly. To prolong the coffee-water contact time, I ground the coffee a full 2 notches finer to slow things down. The brewing contact time was still quicker, around 5 minutes, but the fine grind meant more coffee surface was exposed. All this makes you appreciate that brewing great coffee takes a little planning. Once I got the various ratios and grinds fixed for the various volumes, I got some great tasting coffee from the Hario. It's really a flexible little coffee maker. The resulting cups had a powerful, bright tasting acidity and full, luxurious mouthfeel, but the cups still tasted clean. That's just like paper filters, with only hints of sediment. I'd say that that's the Hario's defining trait. The Hario V60 is everything it purports to be. I'm still skeptical about the so-called fins adding the same aerodynamics some aficionados claim as Hario innovations, but my grandfather thought the same thing about his 1960s Cadillac. It's top-rated if you're willing to do a little futzing with the formula and boil water. I'm Kevin Sinnott. Stay tuned to the Coffee Companion for everything coffee.